friends, I'm back with another super cool astrology video, and I wanted to talk about the conjunction between the Sun and Uranus in Synastry. What happens when we have this fun aspect between two people. So the Sun is our expression, has a lot to do with our force of self-esteem, the energy output that we have, our identity and our ego. So very much what we identify as and what we want to be appreciated and seen as. Uranus is the part of us that is very much iconoclastic. It wants to do what it wants to do. It's the part of us that is unwilling to compromise because we see a better way or we see a bigger picture. And so it's that forward-thinking part of us that's very progressive and not at all traditional. And so when these two meet in a conjunction, we usually see a really great pairing because the way that the Sun person responds to the Uranus person is very natural and very open, because the Sun, meaning that their character, their expression is meeting the other person where they are accepting, where they are progressive, where they are open-minded, where they are fun, where they are not liable to have a lot of judgments. And so the Sun person feels very naturally accepted in the presence of the Uranus person and feels like a lot of their characteristics that they normally aren't free to express are very much accepted by the Uranus person. And so there's this real free, I can be myself kind of feeling to this. Now the Uranus person responds to this in kind, and because of the reactions that the Sun person has to them, they can be very open as well, and they can have a lot of the characteristics within them that are either repressed or under wraps come out very naturally. So it's one where it can develop very quickly, the relationship, because the Sun person is so keyed in to the Uranus person, where they are accepting and free and non-judgmental, that the relationship or the attraction tends to develop very quickly. Now, this in itself does not create sexual attraction. It does create interest, great interest, because the Sun person loves the way that they are just effortlessly able to be themselves in front of the Uranus person, and then the Uranus person responds to that. Well, you know, this is cool. I'm able to be myself with this person. So it's one where the Uranus person can actually put the brakes on the relationship, or can wonder, you know, why is this happening so quickly? You know, you would think that that would come from the Sun's side, but it usually doesn't. It usually comes from the Uranus person's side, where they can, you know, be wondering, you know, should this be evolving this rapidly? And, you know, usually it's okay, because, you know, unless we have a lot of other, you know, weird Saturn or weird conjunctions going on, usually it is okay for these types of relationships to go rather quickly, because of the way that we don't have the typical walls and doors that we have to get through. We don't enforce those when we have a lot of Uranus contacts in Synastry, because there is an acceptable platonic side to things. And so that makes us want to show our stuff. We want to let it all hang out. And Uranus contacts are very much where we allow each other to let our freak flag fly, because it's okay. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com, and on Facebook and Instagram at Truth and Aspect Astrology. Yes, I do private consultation. and you can find me on the internet, check my schedule, all that stuff, reach me for questions, raise me on social media, however you like to do it, and I'll be back super soon with more super cool videos.